have new arrivals from Erin Condren designed to declutter and streamline your space, and they are launching today. Let's take a look. Hi, I'm Tina. Welcome back to my channel where I share all things planner related. Erin Condren has collaborated with Home Plus Sort to create a planner that breaks down home organization into easy to implement manageable tasks. In addition to the planner, there are new organizational bins in 3 sizes and a couple of accessories. Let's take a look at the planner and accessories first, and then I will show you the organizational bins. I love this color that they chose for this. It's super simple and very neutral. The cover, of course, is interchangeable, so if you decide to take it off and change it out, you could definitely do that. So I always like that feature from Erin Condren. So this is like the regular laminated covers. Let's go ahead and open it up. It has the same like inside front cover here where it's got kind of like a dashboard setup where you could go ahead and write in certain tasks, and then you have a couple of blank spaces, and then of course the large heading. All right, and then we've got our front page here. This book belongs to, and this is the Erin Condren collaboration with Home Plus Sort organizational planner. All right, let's go ahead, open this up. Now, I did not know who Home Plus Sort was. They are founded by Brandy and Ryan, and they're co-founders of an organizing company that takes the stress out of decluttering and makes the process full of joy. And I love the way that they went ahead and did this. They created 12 months of organization. So the planner itself is an undated planner, and it has a monthly layout in here, and each of the months are dedicated to task targeting a different organizational theme. It includes tips and checklists and instructions, and really step-by-step way for you to go ahead and get your home organized and clutter-free, and just really a nice space for you to go ahead and live in, and therefore be more productive in. So here they give you like an overview of everything that's in here. The key features in here, there's a monthly focus dashboard, a monthly calendar, and it's undated. And then there's goals and checklist, weekly simple sorts, and then organization inspiration. All right, so let's go ahead and start off by looking at the first tab here, and that one is declutter. All right, so let's open this up, and you could see everything that they have included in here to go ahead and help you declutter your home. So this is the monthly focus and why decluttering matters. So they go ahead and discuss that. Physical clutter equals mental clutter. They have 3 principles over here. Then they talk about what to declutter and then how to declutter. And then there are 5 steps here. And then there's a section here for you to go ahead and write in your brainstorm ideas. So let's keep looking here. Now we have the monthly overview. It is undated, so you can go ahead and start this project whenever you want and really kind of jump around, I guess, if you want to as well. But I really do like the way that they have organized this. The flow of it really does make sense. So now we're going to come over here and we're going to look at this page, and this one is monthly organizational goal, and they're talking about declutter the major zones in your house, examples kitchen, pantry, bathrooms, and closets. And then they give you a checklist here. So these are great prompts to go ahead and get you started. And then there are additional checklists here for you to go ahead and fill in and personalize this for yourself. Down here, there's a line area for notes. And then you have a page here for each week. It's telling you here what you can start with. Obviously, you could start with whatever you choose, but again, this is created to help you and guide you and kind of give you maybe that push that you might need to go ahead and start organizing and decluttering your home. So it's telling us here, tackle your pantry, food cabinets, toss any expired foods, empty bags, boxes, and discard old unused appliances and kitchen tools. So that is really nice if you want to like start with your kitchen. You could go ahead and write more notes in here. Then there's a section here that says areas to declutter, and we've got like little bullet points to check that off. And then items, challenge myself to declutter, how I feel after decluttering. And then this is the purpose that you write on here, and then how do you feel? And then there is a Home Plus Sort tip. So I love this. Okay, so that is 1 week, and I kind of like took a little bit of time to review that, but then you sort of get an idea because now there's the 2nd week, there's the 3rd week, 4th week, and all of those have prompts up here. And then when you go in here, if there's like a 5th week, depending on how the month is laid out, then you can create your own in here. So I really, really like the way that they have designed this. It's really does help us like start, because sometimes I feel like the biggest thing when you want to declutter and organize your home is to get started. Like, where do I start? What do I do? So this is perfect for that. Personally, I would always like declutter and organize my home every spring and kind of in the fall, really around my birthday, which happens to fall at the end of August. That is really what I would do like on a regular basis. But honestly, since 2020, I have really not been doing that. 2020, of course, was very hard for all of us. I had a big loss in my family, and I just feel like I've really been in survival mode since then. Just trying to do all of the things for my family and be there for them. And because of that, like my own home has not had this like decluttering and organization that it usually has. So this is definitely a big like project on my vision board for myself personally this year. And this has come at like a perfect time to go ahead and really like get me organized and not feel so overwhelmed because the way that everything is broken down here. All right, so let's look at the next one. So the next month or the next tab is products. So in this one right here, they're talking about helpful organizational products. So I don't know about you, but sometimes I will go shopping and I will see some really cool like bins and things like that to pick up for my home. And then I get them home and I'm like, well, they're really cool, but where do I use them? How am I going to use them? And I tend to do things like backwards. I've definitely gotten better with that, but this is a great way for myself to like be a little bit more focused and be intentional with the things that I am purchasing for exactly what I need to store the things that will fit in my home. So it's talking about like why products matter. Then they talk about the 3 product principles to live by, definition of products, how to pick products, and then their favorite products. And then again, you've got your brainstorm area, and then it goes into the monthly right here. And then it goes into like the monthly organizational goal sheet. So you go ahead and fill that out. Again, they've given you some prompts here to kind of get you started, a notes section, and then you have your weekly. So it is giving you again some prompts here to measure one space and pick a few game-changing products. And then you've got your tip down below here. So again, we've got the 4 weeks that already have the prompts, and then you have the blank one here. So each month is set up with the same format. So we're going to look at labels next, because of course, once you get everything decluttered and organized, then you have your bins or your storage items that you need, then you're going to, of course, want to label them. So they talk about labeling them, and I'm just going to skip over. The next thing is cleaning, and this is talking about deep cleaning, why it matters, again, the principles, cleaning products that work, and then how to spring clean. So it sort of like falls into place, because if you decide to do this in like January, February, March, and April, it all kind of falls into place here. And then the next one is digital. So digital decluttering, that is another huge thing that I really, really need to work on. My pictures are like out of control. I have so many pictures and videos, and because I do create content, that really does like build up. So I do try to go through it every month, but I know I'm not as like diligent in doing that as I should be. So this is really going to be nice for me to go ahead and get focused and get digitally decluttered. All right, the next one is meal prep. Oh my gosh, I feel like this planner is just talking to me because meal prep plus planning, why it matters. Oh my gosh, it's so important to go ahead and have your meals planned, especially if you are trying to be conscious with what it is that you're eating. And that's definitely another one of my focuses for this year. I feel like I have like all of these goals and things on my vision board that I really want to work on, and this is definitely one of them. So meal prep and planning, that is huge. Really, really excited to dive into this one as well. All right, and then we've got events. So entertaining at home, and gives you some ideas on how to go ahead and do that. And then we're going to go into seasonal. And seasonal change organization. Definitely as the seasons change and you start going into holiday season. I know we just are getting out of holiday season, but this is great because this will help going into those holiday months. So I like this. All right, then the next thing we have here is shopping, and this is so important. Smart, organized shopping. We've all succumbed to overbuying, which leads to clutter. This is so very true. This is honestly something that I have started focusing on in 2023. And I will continue to focus on. But yes, it's really, really important that when you go shopping, it is intentional. I know for myself, I have definitely learned to refocus what it is that I am purchasing and telling myself, do I need that? Do I want that? Can I maybe get it at a lesser price? All of these things that kind of go through my mind before I purchase anything. And these, of course, are things that are not necessities. Like food, of course, that's a necessity. You need to go ahead and shop for food every month. But it definitely is nice to have a monthly focus just on what you're purchasing for yourself. So I think we can definitely all benefit from that, because I'm sure that we are all guilty of overbuying things, and especially all of the planner things that we want all of the time, because there's always some amazing things that are coming out. All right, the next thing is style. Okay, so now this monthly focus is all about aesthetically pleasing organization. So you can have things that are very functional, but maybe you want them to also be fashionable. So it really depends on you personally and what is going to be aesthetically pleasing to yourself, because what's going to be one person's style is definitely not going to be the other person's style. So I like this. This is a good focus. All right, the next one we have here is time management. This is another huge one for me. Time management puts you in control of your day. So incredibly true. There are times of the day that I call my power hours, and those are the times that I know that I'm going to be most productive. I'm going to get the things that I need to get done for the day during those times. Then there are times of my day, what I personally call my useless times of the day, because I just crash during certain times of the day. And I think that this is going to be really helpful to go ahead and take advantage of what your power hours are and what you can do during your useless part of the day, which is what I call it. They don't call it that. That's just me. All right, so let's see what else we have here. And then the last tab we have here is reflect. And it's so important to reflect on the things that you do. So this one is the reflections, real talk. Congratulations. You've been on this organizing journey for 11 months and have learned the fundamentals of the joy of organization. Let's review and and reflect. So that is what this month is all about. I really, really love this planner. I think that this is so well thought out. What an amazing collaboration. I'm really excited to dive into this. Let's continue looking here to see what else the planner has. We've got some stickers. So there's a page of stickers here. And then there is a black folder in the back. So it's the double-sided on both sides here. You've got a folder and then the back cover. Oh my gosh, I love this. And the spiral on here, it's a smaller spiral. It's like a notebook spiral. I really, really, really like this planner. I am super excited to just like really dive into this and get my home organized, because I'm telling you, I definitely need some organization back in my life. These are a couple of the accessories that are also launching. We've got wellness dual tip markers. There's a 6-pack, and I'm going to go ahead and open those up and we'll test them out. And then we've got this weekly chores and to-dos, and this is a large sticky. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to flip it around. You see it's by Post-it. So it's going to have some good adhesive on here. You've got a section here to write your chore, who's going to do that chore for this week, whatever week you're in, and then you've got Monday through Sunday, and you've got your little check boxes here. So this has got the sticky at the top here, which is really nice because you could take this off, and I don't know, personally, the refrigerator is like the perfect place to put things for like everyone to see in the household. That's like my place to put things. I only have myself and my husband, so quite honestly, like writing in names, probably not something that I would do, but I really, really like this. I like the size of it. Let's go ahead and take a look at these markers, and I'm going to test them out right on here. So we've got wellness dual tip markers that are launching with this launch. And I love this because they each have messages on here. So let's go ahead and take a look at each marker. I'll do a little test and we'll read what each one says. So small steps each day. And it does show you here what like the tip is. So this is like the chisel or highlighted side. And then this is like the writing side, which of course it's a little bit thicker. It's a marker. So, and then this is the olive. So we're just going to write here, olive. Yeah, nothing really all that different that I feel about these. I like the color though. And here's the chisel side. Okay, let's take a look at this one right here. This is the teal one, and this one says progress, not perfection. Oh my gosh, this is so true. It's such an important message that I really sort of have to remind myself of very often. Okay, there we go. That's a really pretty color. Okay, and then the next one is called cerulean. I can never say that correctly, but let's go ahead and spell it out. Cerulean. Let me know if I said that right. I probably did not, but that's pretty. Now, I'm wondering if these got mixed up. Let's do that. Oh, these are really pretty colors. It says here, keep moving forward. So you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep moving forward. This one says create healthy habits. I really, really like that color. And then this one says you have what it takes. So let's take a look here. Ooh, that's really pretty. Okay, and then let's take a look and see if we've got anything coming through. So just at the very, very end there where, again, I linger. But again, this is a thinner paper, but it's kind of nice to test things out on a thinner paper because then you really do kind of get an idea. This is such a huge sheet. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I really, really like this. And I mean, you can obviously use like this gray section down here to write any notes that you need to for the week, but this is kind of a really fun way to keep things organized. And if you have kids, you could definitely write down all of the chores, and you can make it really fun if you want to, and you could like have your kids like write all the chores out and put them into like maybe a little cup or something, and then have them pick out the chores, and then you just write their name in there. That would be like a really fun way to go ahead and like delegate the chores for the week. I don't know. I don't have kids. It's just an idea that I came up with. I don't know. I thought that that would be kind of a fun way to do that. And then that way you sort of like aren't sticking one kid with like one chore all the time. Obviously age makes a difference as well, but just a little bit of an idea that I came up with for that. All right, the next thing that I want to talk about are the organizational bins that are launching today. These are awesome. They are collapsible. There are 3 sizes. Pink one is a small, and then the blue is a medium, and then this one in blue is a large. So let's go ahead and look at the small one first, and I'm going to show you how you put these together. All right, so I love the fact that these collapse. That is an awesome feature because when you're not using them, it's so much easier to store, right? Because that's what this launch is all about, being organized, decluttering. So if you are not using something and you want to be able to put it away and it's a bin collapsible, that is awesome. All right, so it comes with 3 pieces. So you've got the actual bin itself, which is this pink right here, and then you have a divider that it comes with, and then you have a base here. So let's go ahead and open this up so that way you can see how we're going to put this together. Okay, so let's bring it this way here. I'm going to open up the bin. And I'm going to put the dimensions of this bin over here so that way you could see it. All right, so you see how I unfolded it. It's got this flexibility here to unfold it. And it does have a little bit of like a soft structure in here. So that is where the base comes in. So we've got the base here, and the one side has this little like pull that you're going to want to put that one facing out, and then it does have this folded section here. This is what's going to create the structure for it at the bottom. So what you want to do is you want to grab this piece and you want to lay it down this way because it's going to feed into this pocket here. So we're going to go ahead and put that in here. And this one does take a little finessing to get it in here. It's really not that big of a deal, but this one kind of slides in. You see it's sliding in. Okay. And you want it to slide all the way in, and then you push this down. So now you can see why you want to have this little pull facing up, because when you want to like collapse this back down, you're going to want to be able to pull that up with ease. So that just fits right in there. Okay, now you have this piece, which creates a divider in here. I like the way that they made this. You can either put the divider in here or you can leave it without the divider and have it just open. I like the divider idea, so we're gonna Velcro this in. So we've got this side here and then this side here. All right, okay, now we've got the flap. Now this is really cool because there's this little flap here that has some Velcro on it on both sides. So let's come on this side. So you've got it on both sides here. So this will actually close. Grab the flaps here and then they will Velcro onto the side. So there's little Velcro strips here and that will go ahead and Velcro for you. All right, so I went ahead and I pulled away because I wanted to make sure that you got a chance to see the whole design here. So this flap comes down. See how it like is open? And this little Velcro portion will Velcro on the side. It's got these handles, which we'll talk about in just a few moments. And then this part is a nice little handy flap, which allows you to go ahead and use this just the way that it is right here, where you have the flap. And then this has magnets on it. And this will magnetize closed with this bottom, like so. So that is pretty cool. Now this one is the small one, and they're classifying this as the small one, I guess, because it is like a little bit shorter in height, but it definitely is pretty wide. All of the bins have these handles on here, which are really nice. They're very well made. You can fill things up in here and then lift this up, and it's really just a really nice design. I love that it has like the little asterisks on here. The material is this really nice canvas, so it's pretty easy to clean off, just to wipe it off with like a damp rag. And what's really nice is you could put this pretty much anywhere you want. This will fit. And then you can either like keep it open, it flips all the way back. So that's a nice design. And you could keep whatever you want to in here. This has got like a nice little shallow side to it. So it's not like all the way up. So it's really easy for you to access things in here. So I kind of like that, where you can keep it in like a little bit narrower area if you choose. Or of course, if you need to like really access what's in here, then you would pull it out and you can open up the sides and then lift that up. All right, so this one is the small one. All right, the next one that I have here is the medium size one. Now let's go ahead and take a look at all of the parts. So we've got the 3 parts here. You've got like the base, and then you've got the divider here, and then of course this is the bin itself. So these will open up like that. Then you're gonna wanna stand it up and open it up. Now this one is much taller. And then here's the base. Again, it has the little tab. So you're going to want to fit this into this portion. Okay, the last one I have here to share with you is the large size. So it is the same color as the medium size. Again, you've got the 3 components. So let me go ahead and open this one up for you. All right, I am really excited about these new items. I think that they are useful for anybody. This planner is amazing. I love that they made the colors of it very neutral. It's a great collaboration. I am really excited to start diving into it and get working on decluttering and organizing my home and just having a space that I feel like comfortable in again. So that is definitely one of the things that I will be working on moving forward in 2024. So now I have this amazing planner to go ahead and do it. I think that this would make a really nice gift as well for anybody. Yeah, I think it's just such a really helpful planner. I will be sharing some shorts with you on how I plan to use the organizational bins. They are awesome. Like, I am really excited to implement and use them All right, that is everything that I have to share with you today. Now, Erin Condren did send me these items. I am an affiliate of theirs, and I greatly appreciate if you do purchase anything from them to please consider using my affiliate link. It is down below in the description. I thank you so much to those of you that have already used it, and thank you so much for thinking about using it on your next purchase. It really does help me out, and it shows Erin Condren that you saw these items through like my video, so through my content. If you have any questions about any of these products, please drop them down below in the comments. I will answer them to the best of my ability. If I don't have an answer, then I will go ahead and find one for you. I hope that you liked this video. If you did, please remember to hit the like. Again, remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell when you do, and drop a comment down below. Let me know if you watched this video all the way through, and if you did, please leave me a check emoji. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.